Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wingcat Sports, and it's NHL playoff time. I'm going to give my predictions for the playoffs. My dad's not here, but I'm still going to do it. He'll give his opinions once we get to that second round completely, but I'm not totally fully worried about initially going through this. I mean, I'm upset still the Wings aren't there, but we're going to go through the games overall, and I'm going to give you my opinion on who I think is going to win each series. We'll start in the East though. First game of the playoffs is going to be against the Islanders and Hurricanes. It's going to be a good series. All these series are really going to be good. Besides probably the Rangers Capitals, even though they're in the same division, Capitals have a good record. The Rangers are just too good right now. But in that series, I'm probably going to take Carolina. They're a really good team. Their goaltending's doing well. They're still young. I mean, I understand the Islanders have a really good goalie, but I think it's going to be a long series. It's probably going to be 6 or 7 games, and the Islanders are going to pull out not the Islanders. The Hurricanes are going to pull out that one. They're one of the teams I think that can make the cup this year. It's out of the East. There's only two teams I think that are probably going to make it out of the East this year. Um, the West has just been so good in the playoffs and winning the cup the past few years. I think it's probably going to end up out of the West, but there are a couple teams I wish to see the East win it. Second series, Bruins Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs, we know their playoff struggles. I think it's probably going to continue against the Bruins. They're a really good team. And I mean, with the history, they haven't beaten the Bruins in the playoffs since the 50s. So either they're going to do reset history and they're not going to have to worry about anything going against them for a little bit, Maple Leafs wise, or the Bruins are just going to continue winning, which I think is probably what's going to happen. I'll say it's a 7 game series, though, and the Bruins end up winning that one. Next series, Lightning Panther. We got the Battle of Florida again. Happened, I believe, last playoffs too. It's going to be a series, but Florida's going to pull out. Florida's playing really well right now. Florida is likely going to win that series. Bobrovsky's playing hot, but we'll see exactly what happens. You know, Florida has always been a spotty team, whether they've been good or not. But I think they'll make a run in the playoffs. I don't think they'll make it to the cup, though. They're not one of the teams I think is going to do it. Out of the East, I think the Atlantic Division just doesn't have the teams. They're always so close, but I don't think we're the division to win it. And then the last out of the East is the Capitals and Rangers. It's going to be a shorter series. Rangers are going to beat them. If it was going to be the same way, if it was the Wings, I don't care what any Wings fan says. You're going to probably get steamrolled by the Rangers. My only hope was you're not going to get swept. I think that's the same hope for Capitals fans. They know that they have a chance at least win a 1 game or two, and they're just aiming not to get swept. But the Rangers are probably going to win that series. I'm going to say in 5 games, at most 6. They're not going to waste time with that series. Going out to the West, by the way, Rangers are the other team I think that could win the cup. They're playing really, really well. And as an original six team, I always root for the original six teams to win too. On top of the Canadian teams because it's been so long. Um, Out in the West, you have the Avalanche and the Jets playing each other again. I'm going for the Jets. I like the Jets. They're going to be a team I'm rooting for. The Avalanche are playing well though, but I'm going to say the Jets end up winning this series in 7 games. Predators and Canucks. The Predators have been playing well, but the Canucks are really, really good this year. And I'm going to go say the Canucks are going to be one of those teams in the West that can make the Stanley Cup. It's between, in my opinion, the Canucks out west and probably the. I want. It's going to be weird for me saying this, but probably maybe the Kings or Oilers because they're both doing well. There's going to be a Canadian team, I think, in the Cup this year. Whether they win it, we shall see. Um, but the other series you got going on is the Knights and the Stars. Whoever also wins that series has a really, really good chance. They've both been really, really good the past few years. Um, and goaltending wise, they both have decent goaltenders. The Golden Knights are doing what Tampa used to do with the injury reserve, and they're bringing players back just before the playoffs. But I'm going to go with the Stars in that one. It's going to be another 7 game series. All these series are going to go for a lot while, except for the Rangers Capitals. Kings Oilers. It's going to be another great series. We're going to have something to watch late at night. Uh, I'm going to say the Oilers are going to make it out of that one. I think they're probably conference finals, probably going to be um, pretty close between the Oilers and the Canucks in that one. But the Oilers are going to beat the Kings in the first round. It's probably again going to be 6, 7 games. And then I think that is it on the series because there's no exact East or West. I feel like I'm missing one series, but I don't see it. But overall, the playoffs are going to be fun to see. It was a quick prediction for you guys, as I don't really got all the time in the world to be going over everything. But the playoffs are going to be good. My prediction to who's going to win the Stanley Cup, I really want to say it's the Canucks. I really want a Canadian team to win. But realistically, I probably also am thinking the Rangers. My West team's going to be the Canucks. My East team's going to be the Rangers. Rangers Canucks Stanley Cup might be pretty entertaining, and probably the Rangers would pull that one out. If I had to give my full prediction, but we'll do a second round thing once the first round ends. Give my dad a little bit of some opinions on what's going on, and then we'll go from there. But with all that being said, if you'd like to see, like, comment, subscribe, share the video around. Until next time, hope to see everybody soon.